Guys, it's Caleb again with another disc golf disc review. Today, we'll be reviewing the DX Valkyrie. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. The DX Valkyrie by Innova Discs. First of all, let's start off with what are the stats on the Valkyrie. The stats on the Valkyrie are it's one of the lowest speed drivers in regular drivers, not fairway drivers, regular drivers that Innova sells. It's speed 9 for I believe it's got 5 glide, and for turn and fade, I believe it is -2 and 2. So it's supposed to be a good S-curve disc. Unfortunately, if you have any power and are not a noob or a novice, it is ridiculously understable. Now this one is kind of beat in, not too beat in. It is DX, and considering it's DX and I've had it for like a year, it's in pretty darn good shape. I have Missy Kane's belly written on it, which is Latin for "Unleash the Dogs of War." It's an iconic phrase by Dwight David Eisenhower, one of our former presidents. What does it do for me compared to the stats? It spikes into an anhyzer. I used to use this a lot because I used to not have as much power. But I mean, after I refined my game, started throwing this guy again, even with a fan grip with almost no power. This guy's just ridiculously understable. I had a champion version, same story, same results. Maybe slightly less understable, but still wasn't too much of a fan because for a while I was trying to perfect my game, trying to get a roller in, until I had the epiphany that, in my personal opinion, rollers are pointless unless you're just really bad at distance. Because I mean, what do you throw a roller for? Getting around trees. I have discs that are very good at getting around trees. Some people like to throw rollers because they can't throw forehand or they can't throw backhand. Well, I can do both pretty proficiently and get decent distance, so I'm pretty much outsourcing this guy. Even when I was new, honestly, I did not go to this guy very much. I mean, I liked the Valkyrie because I know what it's going to do every time. But honestly, unless you're a complete novice, it's not very useful. So honestly, when we go to how many stars I'm going to give it, I'm going to have to give it a 6 out of 10 stars for quality and usefulness, because it is DX plastic, so it doesn't beat in, and even brand new, it's just way too understable, unfortunately. It doesn't seem to live up to its stats. That's why I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10. I mean, if it was a true S-curve disc, really -2 and 2, I could see that, but I mean, my T-Bird is more overstable, and it's supposed to be a little bit more understable than this thing. So, I mean, you can see my frustration, and that concludes my review of the DX Valkyrie by Innova.